Wow. Now we've got audio. And now we're in.
Wait.
I'm afraid it's going to be another morning of mindless doodles. Actually no, maybe I'll paint my skull. Not the one that's in my head, sorry. Ooh, hee 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 hee. I think I want. Hello Five, hello Chalk Koi. Yeah. That works. I quite like this brush.
What brush is it?
It's like a wacky. Well, I'm using it as a mixer brush. It's good at messing everything up. Yeah.
I should go and find our old wacky brushes. Me, you, and Anna made.
Oh, the Burning Elmo.
Yeah, and whatever. Wasn't there one as either you or Anna made it, and it was like the pressure sensitivity was like binary on it, like it was either small or
Yeah,
massive.
That was mine. Yeah.
And it was like also tied to like, the opacity, so it was like small
And the colour as well. If you picked a colour, it
yeah,
put
so
that
it's
colour
like
back down.
it was always like shifted away, and like if you wanted to do a light opacity, then you had to use a small nib. If you wanted a big, you had to use a big one. Ridiculous.
Yeah. It was
Ridiculous.
Quite wacky.
After a few studies with them, you got the hang of them.
But like, I never made a wacky brush YouTube video. Let's get on.
No, we have to do it again.
Yeah. But I've even got like footage on my hard drive, ready to be YouTubed.
What about the Magma Studio study that we did as well? We all study simultaneously, like the same image on the same canvas.
Yeah, that was really fun.
That was very fun. So you have to like focus on your bit. Like, okay, I'm in charge of like the drawing, or somebody else to be okay. I'm doing like the. Imagine if all the basic colors are down. How's light reacting with the surfaces that are to come?
That haven't been put in yet.
Yeah, I thought it was really fun. I mean, it's just that if you remove like any of the other layers, like in the painting, like it still worked, like because the other ones held up.
It was a magical thing. Can you tell what it is yet? Oh, I shouldn't do a Rolf Harris impression. My mic's a little low. Sorry about that. Not anymore. It's okay.
Yeah. It's not heavy news about Rolf.
No, I didn't get the memo. I
Did you didn't get the
memo.
message? Okay.
Yeah, it's a skull. Yeah. Yeah, I've painted this one skull so many times now that it's ingrained in my
Skull.
well, yeah, it's ingrained in my skull, I guess. It's a good way of thinking about it. I think we'll get a lot more. We're getting a lot more warm in here. But it's like a yellowy. Yeah. Every single time. Every single time. What layer is that on? Yeah. Let's lower all of that. How much information do you really need to know that something's a skull? Is that enough? Well, I mean it is, but it doesn't look amazing. Painting an X-ray of a skull would be cool. Good morning, Lassie. Good morning, big guy. Draw my own skull, pop it out, take a look. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing stopping me doing that.
Like, it's kind of like only like a one-time thing you can do though, isn't it?
So you're saying it would be like an exclusive kind of YouTube video?
Yeah, it'd definitely be your last video.
Wow. That's better than my last video being whatever it is at the moment.
Yeah, if you're gonna go out
Go out
in style.
with a bang, yeah.
Go out without a skull.
Do you think the phrase "if you're gonna go out with a bang" has has lessened in popularity in recent years.
I think so.
Someone's made a wacky brush. Oh my god, Dylan, that's amazing. It's a little Chihuahua wacky brush. If you look in Mumbles, there's a beautiful little Chihuahua wacky brush. What version of Photoshop is this? This like CS5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he is squinting a little bit. I've got to hurry because the sun is increasing, and this isn't gonna look like it currently looks very soon. Like all of this side is now receiving light when it wasn't before. Even that brow ridge. Oh, does it? Oh, right. I am paying from life, yeah. Where did I get my skull? I got my skull on Amazon, and it's just a dentistry skull. So I think it's important that it's, people may disagree with me, I think it's important that it's to scale. I think when you buy your anatomical models, or models of anything really, you probably want them to be as close to scale as possible, because that's going to affect the perspective of them, and it's going to affect the value that's happening on them.
And like,
oh, go on.
Ambient occlusion and bounce that would be different.
Yeah.
It all comes to the value, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, that lighting is gonna change quite a bit. Is the top of this guy's noggin way too big? where can I change that?
Maybe he's just got the next big idea, you know.
Watch this. Yeah, the top of his noggin was like 5,000 times too big. Bloody... What's he playing at? It could just be that he's got the next big idea. What do you think of that bit? Nope.
Well, so the stream's like a bit delayed, so
Oh, okay.
you asked me, and I have to wait a couple minutes. Oh yeah, that does look. I've just got to the bit where you've changed the height of the skull, which does look much better.
It reminds me of Withers from Baldur's Gate. Okay. I want to get a real skeleton. They are reasonably expensive things. Yeah.
Reminds you of Smithers from
The
The
Simpsons.
Simpsons.
Smithers. Yeah, maybe. That's not actually there, but I could paint it as though it is. Maybe we dumb it down a little. We've got to move fast. The light is going. Sorry for the incessant flipping. I should disable that hotkey. I think that's like my number one most common comment that I receive on my videos is, I don't know, I have epilepsy and your canvas flipping is sending me to hospital, which is fair. But something that I'm yet to change. It's just like it's so ingrained as a habit.
I'm the same. Like I'll do like one or two brush strokes and I flip like 5 times to analyze it from every angle. Zoom out, zoom in, do it all.
But that's gotten me where I am today, so I don't think I should hate on that habit, you know.
No, it is helpful. I remember in high school when Miss Mills would like make I don't know if she'd ever did this to you, but she'd make me like, turn my painting upside down and then walk to the other side of the room.
Yeah.
And then like hold my reference upside down in front of me and be like, oh, because then you can't really see the object that you're painting, but you can just see the shapes.
Correct.
And just make sure you got them right. Good bit of wisdom there.
I'm so thankful for old PT.
Yeah.
We got a very, very good art education that
Yeah. We got like a
like nowhere else in the country do you actually get
like
art
in fact,
teachers
it was
who
all
can actually paint and actually
yeah,
talk through their things.
and like the course was like fully funded as well. Like I know a lot of the schools around us, like the students had to, like my sister for example, she had to buy her own paint, she had to buy her own sketchbook, she had to buy everything. So like you were kind of limited to doing what you could like afford to do, or like what like your parents were willing to like, buy you.
Which
But
isn't ideal.
I want to do some like line A print, so I want to do some like etching, or I want to do some, and they'll just supply you like a metal plate and all the tools that you need to do etching, and like the heavy inks and stuff. So instead of buying all that material, you just had it at hand.
Yeah, which is very good because I don't think I would have been able to afford all of the canvases and paint and stuff. I was
Yeah.
painting massive things.
I think there was like a small cost, but like I remember at like the end of A levels, I'd used like 3 A0 plywood boards and like God knows how many canvases, and it was like £5.50 or something for it all, for, like an entire like coursework's worth of stuff. It was like nothing because they got it like on offer and stuff, like because they're a institution.
We should go back and do a talk.
We should. What on?
How lucky they are.
Yeah,
Nowhere else in the country will you get art teachers that actually care about you.
that's true. Yeah, we were very, very lucky. I think the freedom that you had even at like GCSE level, but especially at A level,
Just paint
it's just
whatever
like
you want. Yeah.
if do what you want to do. I kind of didn't realize we were doing like all these like master studies traditionally for 2 years before we even started university. We
Yeah,
probably just didn't quite realize that's what we were doing.
exactly. Master studies, observational studies. We did life drawing. No colleges did life drawing.
Yeah, no college just life drawing. Yeah. My class had 4 people in, or something. My A level class.
4 people.
It was great. No, very lucky.
Memories. Du-du-du-du-du-du. Darker than I think. High school art class in Germany should really be called art history class. You touched paint once in 5 years and had clay sculpting twice. Like that's insane to me. It's really, really
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, I think the head's still too big here.
Is it self-portrait?
Weird.
Yeah, it'd be like having like an English class, an English literature class where you don't actually study books.
It would be like insane.
Yeah, it's just like you just study the fact that they exist, you know. You don't, and study the content of them without actually reading them or ever writing anything. Quite difficult to do.
Even lower. Yep. Even lower. Even lower. I think the schnoz should be bigger. Oh yeah. That helps. Love when Photoshop beeps at me.
I don't like it when it doesn't let you do anything because it's got like some kind of text box like highlighted that you have to fill a number in on. And because the UI is so small, I have no idea where it is.
That tends to be
I get that a lot.
a
It's
bit
like
annoying. Yeah.
shouts at screaming at me. Oh, I thought I had to leave for work just then, but I did have to leave for like another 45 minutes. What a treat.
Exciting.
What a day.
Oh, that's very cool. Hmm. always interesting to try and simplify, like the teeth. What's the best way to do that? It's very information heavy down there. And I wanna. How's that looking, gamers? There are 11 gamers watching currently.
11.
Apparently. No one said a thing.
Oh.
That's not bad for a 49-minute still life. I mean, maybe we could begin to reinforce some of the stuff that's going on in the background. Like, yeah, maybe that helps.
Maybe that helps.
Hello? Was that you, Tom?
Yeah.
I'm sure I heard a little voice.
I worry that my gaslighting that I have learned from you / do with you that leaks into work sometimes.
Oh, when you just
the other-
make a random noise and then claim someone else's.
Yeah, I sometimes do the cat one, so
You
and then
just
realise that
meow
people
and
don't
then-
really. No, that's what cat it is. Okay, I was doing it. I just did the like I did it with someone where I messaged them and I was like, "Dude, are you not in this meeting?"
Oh, that's mean. That's a mean.
And he was like,
one.
"What?" And I was like, "Dude, you're not coming." And he was like, "What the hell?" And I was like, "Sat."
Panicking. Were you sat like right next to him?
Yeah, sat next to him. So it was like obviously live, but I do the I found this photo of you on the internet once sometimes.
Oh, that's a
as well.
classic. That's an absolute classic.
Yeah, I do that one a lot.
And the photo is almost always something horrendous.
I didn't actually get a photo of you once though,
You did? Yeah. You found it.
from the depths.
And by the depths, you mean my Facebook page.
Yeah, it was like an old post on your Facebook. This was like pre-mustache and beard.
It was pre-pubescent, is what it was, Tom.
It was pre-
It was a photo of me as a
Yeah.
child.
It was pre-What's It World Record. So.
Oh God. Did I tell you that people didn't believe me when I claimed that?
It's because it's under somebody else's name, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Makes it more difficult to claim it's yours.
It is me. It is.
I start
definitely
doing that with world records.
me. Putting them under someone else's name.
Yeah, say, oh, it wasn't under my name, that's all.
Oh, right. Just claiming other people's records, right?
Yeah.
God, don't you just love painting?
Pretty
Watch
good.
this.
It's enjoyable.
Like, isn't that just a really cool painting on its own?
Hold on, I'll let you know in 5 minutes when it's updated on YouTube.
Whoa. That's...
That is the benefit of like digital painting, is you can at the end do some crazy things to it that you never probably would have thought of doing, like originally,
Yeah.
or like you never would have, maybe not even been able to paint it this way until. And that's what I quite liked again about our our education in college or with volunteers. Like we were like taught how to use a little bit of Photoshop to like edit like the reference we were going to use for a traditional painting. And I don't know how many schools were like teaching that at the time, but I thought that was really cool.
I think it's becoming more standard. I get to look at like applicant work for the university,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's becoming a lot more standard. But I mean, the reason I want to sort of go around a lot of art schools is because I think most applicants to concept art they're not necessarily artists in the sense that they have a healthy appreciation for traditional painting, drawing, and whatever else.
Yeah.
They're like games artists or technical artists, which is fine, and that, you know, they have, I suppose, advantages in different areas. But I think there's a
Yeah.
huge section of like bored fine art students in the country who would like nothing better than to do something I don't know, that feels maybe a bit more productive with their artwork, or would like to develop their actual painting and drawing skills.
Like I don't think I personally started digital painting until after I'd already like got a place at university to do digital painting. Oh no, sorry, it was when I was making my portfolio, because I was sending you the work, wasn't I? It was just before I was trying to apply. That was the first time, and I felt like that didn't hamper me much because at the time we were doing so many traditional studies.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was like, well, this skill just transfers. Yeah, we're very lucky we got that many years of like good, fully funded art education. Not many people get that. I liked it when you. I'll send you a screenshot of the stream because I can't see it now. But I liked it when you had it like this.
Yeah, I know.
But it's kind of hard. It's kind of like hard saving that out and being like, okay, this is my, this is my study. You just spend all that time painting a skull, and it's only actually in the end picked up like
just the highlights.
one highlight shape, yeah, 2 highlight shapes, and that's it. The rest is just washed out.
That's my actual study. I should stop faffing around with colour lookups and whatever else.
Do you want to see the variations I did on my ship this morning?
Oh yeah, go on then. I think
It'll be low res, it's quite wide. But...
one last thing I'm gonna do. Oh.
I wanted to add some more like control surfaces. And I thought like these like kind of like arms that can like press out just a bit just to contact the wind would be really cool. I can imagine like vortexes go, so they're not like wings to like provide lift, but they just like help direct the fall, you know. It's essentially what like the space shuttle's wings were.
That's very cool.
Yeah. But as a few about yesterday, they looked a little bit too helicopter-ish at the start, and as cool of a shape as a lot of helicopters have, I didn't want it to read as a helicopter, so I thought oh, I need to add something to bring me away from that.
I think this is really cool. And then can I set that to darken? No, lighten. See, I like that. I do like that. Maybe we can bring back some of those shadow groups. God, Photoshop, stop beeping. I lose so much of my brushwork. But that's kind of okay. Meh. It's fun to mess around, but it's funny. I've spent 40 minutes or 50 minutes painting the thing, and then an extra like 15 minutes just playing around with layers and then deleting them.
Well, I guess that's the dessert, isn't it? That's the treat.
Yeah. Is there something about the art process that I don't like? You came to the conclusion that you quite like everything, and you wonder if it's just you. Yeah, there are parts that I don't. It's not that I don't like it. I guess that it's I find them more difficult, and therefore I am annoyed by them. And the main one for me is just like deciding what to do. That's the bit of the process that I really struggle with, and I think it annoys me because it's like, well, I have all this time. I could be doing a load of painting, but I just can't. I can't decide what it is that I want to do today, and therefore I'm not going to do anything. Which is bad. It's really bad. Is there a part of the art process that you don't like, Tom?
I don't like. In work, not really, because there's like compensation for doing the things that maybe are less enjoyable. So it's like, well, I have to do this thing and maybe not as fun, but
But you're
I get
paid,
paid
so,
for it,
yeah.
so it makes it more enjoyable. But yeah, I think sometimes, obviously, you're always gonna have like feedback for me that either sometimes like I don't agree with, or I just don't think is like too helpful. And sometimes the actual reality of it is it's me. I actually just need to like humble myself and just do the feedback because it is really good feedback. Or yeah, it is just like a very niche thing that the client wants, and I should just like shut up and do it for them because they want to see it. And I sometimes don't like that, and it's because sometimes I'll do something that I think looks cool, and I have to change it to be what somebody else thinks looks cool. And I'm like, okay, well, yeah, I get it. That is what you're paying me to do. I'm with you. I'm on your side here, but I kind of liked it how it was, you know.
Yeah.
But then, like personally, there's anything I don't like. Well, I think it's in my own time. I just don't really do stuff that I don't like. So,
That makes sense.
not really. I think I'm probably with you, like finding things to study or coming back to things that I haven't studied in a while, and like the feeling of like dread when you realize you've forgotten everything. But you haven't forgotten. You just like you just need to relearn it, and whenever you relearn something, you relearn it
You just need to
substantially faster than the first time. Yeah, and then each time you do it, you get to the point where you just 5 minutes you've relearned all the content, you know. But yeah, sometimes coming back to something and the dread setting in, so oh god, I can't do this thing that I used to be able to do quite well. Sometimes a bit annoying.
I got that the other day. I did a whole module on technical drawing.
Yeah.
And then I sat down the other day, and my warm-up perspective drawings were the worst things that I've ever produced. That just did not look correct, and I was like, have I forgotten how to draw a cube? Is that possible? It was bad. It was really bad.
So yeah, one thing I love, which isn't really art, but in work, organizing and naming files, and like going through like a really big file and like naming all my letters and stuff. I actually quite enjoy that at the end. That's like a little reward.
Did you say that you did an autism test not long ago?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
with you. I'm with you. I like
Yeah.
organizing things. Whenever I do my
good.
my
It's really
PSDs, I make sure that for the students all the files are like named, and there are layers that say paint here and
the groups are like coloured.
yeah,
as well.
they're
You
coloured.
can
Yeah,
I
I've like
love it.
locked layers and masked out things where I don't want people to
Yeah.
do stuff. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know why Photoshop's being so noisy today. It's got a bee in its bonnet about something.
Well, I'll tell you something. Maybe I'm not the biggest fan of. I feel like obviously there's like a range of ways to approach a painting, and I feel like some ways stay like uglier for longer,
They do.
and I struggle with them a lot. I quite like ones that give me like very quick satisfaction that I can stop very very quickly if I want to, you know. So like doing like a really quick like 2 or 3 value like block out at the start and being like, okay, like that could be finished, but now I'm going to spend some more time onto it. But I don't like the idea of like being like half an hour, 40 minutes in, it's still like
You're like
not
battling your own painting. I know.
yeah.
But
Like, oh, I don't want to.
sometimes the best paintings come out of that.
It's
But
true,
I know
but I just
exactly what you mean.
don't
It's
feel
very,
like if
very,
I'm
very demoralizing to be staring at a painting and
staring
thinking,
at
"Oh,
turds,
this
and
is
then-
this is awful for
yeah,
hours and hours and hours."
yeah. But yeah, like you said, I see so much value in it that it's just like worth taking on the chin and doing it sometimes.
Sometimes you are tired and don't want to go through that torment pain. It's too much.
I've started yo-yoing with Blender and 2D a lot more recently. Like anytime I get stuck in one, I screenshot and then move to the other, and I found that's quite a nicer workflow. Like I used to be very like drawing first, get the design, then 3D. But now I mix it up quite a lot more.
I used to do that, and I feel like most of the stuff I teach at work is fundamental drawing and painting stuff, which makes sense because I'm quite good at that. I like, I like to think I am anyway. But when I was a student, I was hopping in Blender, making stuff back in 3D, painting over, like grabbing wacky tools and like warping stuff around and having loads of fun and being really experimental.
Yeah.
And I feel like over the past 4 years, that's all I do for my job is teach people how to draw and paint, not even design necessarily. I feel like I've just become increasingly less experimental, and I feel like I have to. Oh, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna manually draw it because like that's my job is to know how to do that.
Yeah.
But I would like to hop back in and get wacky.
Right, I have to go because I need to head to work.
You enjoy.
I will do. Enjoy the rest of your stream.
Thank you. Probably gonna end
Bye-bye.
it soon. Bye bye.
Oh, bye bye.
The bald blue man that lived next to your blue house from the last stream. I cannot remember that at all. So I'm gonna say no, probably not. I do tend to draw everyone bald. That is something that has been pointed out to me before. And so I think what I need to do is I need to spend like a month just studying different haircuts. Like my library of haircuts is so small. The dream I spoke about. Oh god. I had a dream about a bald man that lived next to a blue house. You feel what people don't like about art is mostly extrinsic to the actual doing. Yeah, probably. Probably. I mean, there are some things that are reasonably annoying, so, traditionally, especially, I think everything is made simpler by Photoshop, but like I do oil painting sometimes. I should do more. And one of the annoying things about oil painting is like just mixing colors. Like it's not fun to mix colors. To put paint on a palette and then mix it together to try and get the color that's in your head. It's not fun in any way whatsoever. I mean, maybe it could be, but it's not. It's not entertaining. Half bald man living in an apartment living next to me was a small blue animal. I just don't remember this. I mean, I don't remember my dreams. Like, most of the time I seem to have them, and then within a few hours they're gone, you know. So I'm amazed that you can remember it. look at this old guy. Maybe the lead should be a little bit more relaxed. Oh, yeah, you're right, you are right. This is me. I aim to be this man when I'm older. So you're gonna have a tie on as well. Old people just know how to dress properly, with style, with pizzazz. You feel like that guy at 22. Yeah. we're gonna call it there, I think. Gonna go and get some breakfast and then start the day. Enjoy. Thank you for coming, all 11 of you. Reminder that there is a critique stream this evening at 6 PM British time. We're going to be going through any of the paintings that are in the feedback channel on the Pubby Discord, and we're going to